This string bean recipe is sweet and savory and southern delicious. It is easy to make and the whole family's going to enjoy it. Whether it's the holidays or nice Sunday dinner, this is for you.
All right, let's get this started. Once you have the bacon pieces cut up into about 1-inch pieces, you want to place them in a pan and get them browned up. Now I'm using a thick hickory smoked bacon. That really thin bacon just kind of frivels up. It also cooks a little too fast. I like the thick hickory bacon, and you want to move this around in the pan and make sure you separate the pieces so it cooks evenly. All right, now that this bacon is starting to brown up really nicely, what we want to do now is you want to take your onion. Now I'm using like a medium to large dice onion, and you want to drop it right in that bacon and all that fat. And we're going to infuse that flavor. And these beans are southern, so the bacon fat that renders down from the bacon, that's truly the magic, because that is what we're going to use as the base to actually cook the beans. So you got to cook it low and slow so you don't overcook it and you don't get as much grease. But when you let that fat render down slowly, it gives you a nice pan of good flavor and grease. Now it's a good time to transfer this bacon and this onion to a side pan so we can cook the greens. But you always got to taste the bacon first to make sure it's good. Chef's secret. Now you want to take those beans that you already cleaned and cut up and put them right in that bacon fat. And because this is southern, you gotta add about 2 tablespoons of butter, because butter makes everything better. At this point, you just want to set it and let it simmer on a low to medium heat. Get a nice simmer. It's all about your desired tenderness. I also like to take a pan top. I throw it right over top. That way we can lock that moisture in and it can become tenderized much more faster. All right, so now this has been sitting in here for about 5 minutes or so. Now I'm gonna begin to season the green beans and add some seasoning to them. Now what I'm using today is several. I got a little brown sugar, white sugar, some garlic powder, a little red pepper flakes if you like a little heat to it at the end, and of course salt and pepper. You need a nice portion of apple cider vinegar, because acidity is really great for cooking. Now we're going to season that up right there. But now what we're going to do is you're going to take those sauteed onions and the bacon, and now we want to pour that back in, get it all out the bowl, and let that cook for a few minutes. But this is not just about the holiday. I'm telling you, this can be incredible for a Sunday dinner, date night. You just want something that's southern goodness. It is easy to make. The kids will love it. My 8-year-old daughter absolutely loves this. So anything that I can do to make her eat more greens is gonna be a hit in our house. Although I just gave you the recipe, it is right there on page 18 if you like to have it. And listen, sometimes people be making cookbooks and the picture don't look like what you cook. I just cooked this right now and look at that. You would think the picture was taken just now. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Don't forget to share it. If you catch this in time for the holiday, definitely make it. You will not be disappointed. But if it's a post-holiday view, implement it on your weekend rotation.
Now, if you enjoyed this recipe like I did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share it with a friend.